So we're still working with a figure, which is a diagram or pictorial illustration of textual matter. And we are refining and completing an artistic work. That's our anchor standard. Our enduring understanding, artists and designers develop excellence through practice and constructive critique to reflect on, revise, and refine work over time. Process components: reflect, refine, and revise. And I want you to reflect on, re-engage, revise, and refine your works of art or design, considering relevant traditional and contemporary criteria as well as personal artistic vision. So, warm-up questions. Are repetitive forms soothing to the mind? Can patterns be soothing or exciting to the mind? What patterns are exciting? What patterns are soothing? So we're still working with Sol Le Witt. I'm not going to read all of this. You can read the hard copy. As we just we're working with many concepts that he came up with. So our rubric is how well directions are followed is very important. Every direction is followed to the fullest extent. Neatness. Completed artwork is exceptionally neat. You need to be neat. Work habits. Students work the entire period. Get this done, and you get it to me. Expectations. Student has exceeded expectations of his or her ability level. Excellent. So you are going to be making on 9x12 white paper, draw with pencil vertical parallel lines, and in the center of the paper, 3 geometric figures, including a hexagon, 5-pointed star, within which are straight lines from the left side and lines, not straight from the top. The vertical lines do not enter the figures. The initial rectangle should measure 8 inches by 11 inches. You must use a straight edge to make your straight lines. Do not copy. Now, this is what your lines would look like within figures. You'll notice here that I don't have a 5-pointed star, but this is just an example of how things should look. But make sure you put your 5-pointed star in there and follow the directions. Please submit your work as last name, first name, SL3. Okay, here's an example of how you do it. And this needs to be submitted as a PDF file. As always, a PDF file. Thank you so much. On your paper, your work will be 8 inches by 11 inches, and that will be framed within your paper. Now, I'm working on making a hexagon here, and also a 5-pointed star, which are kind of complicated forms. You have to think about how to make them. And this is what it would look like as it is being completed. And that's what your lines would look like within your figures. Within the composition, I made 1-inch increments so that when I draw my vertical lines, it will be easier to make everything straight. That is a good strategy. I think you should do that.